everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm coming at you guys with a pretty exciting video. I feel like I say that in all my videos. A pretty exciting video, but it is really actually exciting for me. Please don't mind the no makeup and the oversized t-shirt with the sports bra and hair up in a bun. I am currently on my way to get going, gotta run some errands, so I thought I would go ahead and refilm this tutorial. So a quick disclaimer before we even start. I have recorded this video already, though I was not happy with the footage at all. It was way too long. I was rambling like crazy, and I just didn't like where some of the parts I wasn't in camera. So I was trying to work with it. I'm like, you know, I'm gonna work with it. I'm gonna try to upload it. But honestly, it was like a 40-minute video, and there was no way I can cut it down because I felt like since a lot of these products were first buy, I wanted to get my first impressions for you guys. So I wanted to be as true as possible, but unfortunately I just was not feeling the video, and I'm not going to upload a video that I'm not 100% sure with. So the brand that I am referring to today is the ever so famous NYX Cosmetics, and this is just a nice little goodie bag that they give to you at the actual NYX standalone store when you shop there. It's an affordable brand for everyone. You can find it at a drugstore, you can find them at Ulta. The standalone store was absolutely amazing. That's where I found a lot of my products, was the standalone location. I did find some at Ulta, and I did not get anything, I believe, at a drugstore. If you like NYX and you are interested in some of the products, maybe some of the things I picked up, then go ahead and keep watching this video. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I went ahead and already moisturized my face. I just used the Tatcha Balance Pore Perfecting Water Gel Moisturizer. I am going to go ahead and do a little bit of this primer. So this is the NYX Angel Veil Primer. I really do like this stuff. This is probably my favorite primer to use from the drugstore. Though I don't use this all over my face. I strictly stick to the pore area of my face, wherever I want it to be more blurred, and then on my chin, and then my nose area as well. I find that this is actually really great at keeping my oil under control. So this is the foundation that I picked up. It is the NYX Mineral Stick Foundation. Like I said, I've already tried this guy the first time I filmed this video, and let me tell you really quick, I absolutely hate it. So this is what it looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch it for you. This is the color. The color is just off. It's way too light for me. I definitely need to go with number 5. I have the number 4, and this is called light medium. This is also a mineral stick foundation. I do not wear any type of mineral foundations, liquid or cream. The only foundation that I have that is mineral based is the MAC Studio Fix Powder Foundation. I love to use that as my setting powder, but this, for some reason, I don't know. I've never given any type of, like I said, mineral foundation other than powder a try, just because I hear that mineral foundations are very sheer to light coverage. They're not made to be built. I was really disappointed. Like I said, I've already filmed this video, so I already know how this foundation is. I do not like it personally for my skin type. I am going to give it another try though for the sake of this video, and since this is a one brand tutorial, I want to be as true as possible. So I actually do have some breakout, so I'm kind of glad I'm testing this out for you guys at this time, because like I said, you'll actually get to see the real coverage of this foundation. So I'm just gonna go ahead and zoom you guys in so you can get a better sense. So this is what my skin looks like right today. I have just a lot of breakouts, some redness. I always get redness wherever my breakouts are. I'm gonna literally focus this all over my face. I'm going to put more on where I am breaking out, go in and just kind of pounce it out. So that is with the first layer. As you can see, it really didn't cover anything. I still have my blemishes and redness showing. My skin's showing. It kind of just evens it out. It doesn't do too much coverage. It kind of just gives me like an even skin tone. But like I said, this color is way too light. This is what it looks like. As you can see, it's way too light for me. My neck is obviously a lot more neutral, a lot more yellow. So I'm gonna go ahead and just go back in and kind of go over the areas where I feel like I need a little bit more coverage. I have two brow products. One I did pick up for this video. The other I actually already had. So I went to Fame earlier this year and I went by the NYX booth and I picked up a few items. One of the items is actually their Sculpt and Highlight Brow Pencil. So it comes with a highlighting side, which just looks like that. And then it comes with the actual eyebrow pencil part. And then I went ahead and picked up the NYX Eyebrow Cake Powder. It is the color dark brown, and it comes with two powders, a warmer tone and a cooler tone, and then it comes with the wax. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and just dip into the wax of it, and then I'm just going to mix both the colors because that is what gives me a better eyebrow match. I do really like the actual formula of this palette, of this brow palette. And I'm gonna go ahead and I usually brush it out before I go in with the top part of my brow just to make sure everything looks even and seamless. And then I'll go ahead and just brush down my brow hair so I can go ahead and get a better outline for when I go in with the pencil. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the pencil, and I have the color brunette in the pencil. So this is what it looks like. Like I said, it comes with the pencil part, and then it comes with the highlighting part that you would use to just highlight underneath your brows. This pencil is very easy to work with. It's really not too creamy or not too waxy. It's actually just in the middle. I'm going to just use this. This is my favorite anything I need to clean up brush. It's just a synthetic, small, detailed brush. I love to use this to clean up, like I said, anything like my brows, my liner. This is like my go-to brush. So I just kind of go ahead without any product. I just literally use the brush. I dip it into a makeup remover wipe, and then I kind of just carve out if I want my brow to look a little bit more sharper in an area. So I'm gonna go ahead and just brush my brows out just to kind of comb everything through, make it a little bit more natural looking. And then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to use the highlighting side of the pencil or the pen, and I'm just going to highlight underneath my brows. So this is kind of cool. It's just it's like, almost like a concealer stick. It literally is just a concealer stick. And it kind of just cleans up right underneath my brows. So I'm gonna go ahead and just use this Sigma, what is it, concealer brush. And I'm gonna just go ahead and blend that highlight in. And I'm just going to drag it down. So I really like the highlighting part of that stick too. It's pretty interesting. I like that it's a pen and it makes my life so much easier. I can just literally draw it in. So I actually purchased this one at the NYX store. I think these are only at the NYX store. And then I purchased the Cosmic palette as part of the Ulta kit, or the kit sold only at Ulta. So this one has an okay color pigmentation. There is no fallout whatsoever. So this color is a nude color. It's very much like my skin. It's just gonna add a little bit of depth to my crease area. I'm gonna go back to the Cosmic palette. I'm going back and forth, and I'm gonna go ahead and just pick up this nice kind of nude peachy shade. It does look peachy on camera, but it really is just more of a nudie brown color. I'm gonna go ahead and pick that up on the same fluffy brush. This is a Real Techniques blending brush. Really liking this Cosmic palette. This is probably one of my favorite palettes. I wish this one was as pigmented because I do like some of the colors better in the filter or Perfect Filter palette, but I'll just have to work with it. I'm gonna go ahead and use this really pretty burgundy color, and I'm just gonna use it as pretty much the main crease color. I'm gonna go ahead and just take this flat Morphe brush. It's literally just a flat brush. It's the M503. I really love this to kind of pack on my outer corner of my eye to kind of give it a smoky effect. And this burgundy color in the Perfect Filter palette is actually pretty pigmented. It's really kind of paying off, which is really nice. I'm also going to take that same red and I'm going to go ahead and just drag it right here into the inner corner of my eye. And just take this nice a mauvey pink with some glitter sparkle in it, if you can see. I'm going to just grab this Morphe E20 brush, and it's just a flat synthetic brush. And I'm going to focus that right in the middle of my eyelid. And this actually is very pigmented. As you can see, the color shows up very well. And putting it on my eye, it actually looks like it's more of an orangey red color. Definitely looks different in the palette, but once applied, it turns into kind of like an orangey color. And there's no fallout. I haven't had any fallout from it, which is nice. That's really great. I always love an eyeshadow that doesn't have too much or any fallout. And then I'm going to go ahead and just go back with that same fluffy brush that has the transition colors and kind of just blend it all out. And then I'm going to go back in with that flat dense brush I was using for the burgundy. Pick up a little bit more of the burgundy and kind of just focus it. Bring back that intense burgundy to both ends of my eye. So right now it kind of just looks crazy. It just looks like one blob, but I promise you it will come together. And I think I'm going to go ahead and take some of this gold color and I'm just going to pop it right on top of the other shimmer color. So this is the color that it looks like on the brush, and then I'm going to go ahead and just focus that. Oh yeah, I like this a lot better. I'm just focusing that on the center of my lid. I like that a lot better compared to this side. I felt like it was kind of starting to look like one. I'm going to go ahead and I kind of want the outside of my eye to look a little bit more intense, so I'm going to go in with the Cosmetic palette and I'm just going to take this cooler tone brown. It's almost like a gray, but it's definitely brown, and I'm going to just go ahead and go right on top of that cranberry just to give it a little bit more of an intense smoky eye. Okay, so I went ahead and I just added that brown from the Cosmic palette, this cool tone brown right there, and I just went ahead and kind of added it to the outer corner of my eye and dragging it in just to give it a little bit more of an intense smoky eye. I felt like the burgundy was kind of just not as intense as I wanted it. And then I'm going to go ahead and just take this light shade, matte light, like a cream white, off-white shade, and I'm going to just use that as the highlighting underneath my brow. I picked up their NYX, what is this? This is the liquid liner. This is the matte liquid liner. And this is in the color black. It's just a very thin liner brush. So that is pretty much the liner. Actually, do you like the liner? I feel like it's easy to work with. I'm gonna go ahead and apply the mascara to my top lashes. I'm gonna be using the Dollhouse Lash Mascara, but this is what it looks like. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the Gotcha Cover Concealer. This is just a full coverage concealer. I'm going to just use the Wet n Wild concealer brush to apply it. Use that same damp sponge and I'm just going to blend it out. Okay, so I went ahead and just did the concealer. Actually, it's okay. It's not too bad. I feel like it kind of does take away from right here. I am red. And then again, it could be the foundation. And I picked up the NYX HD Finishing Setting Powder. And this had really great reviews. This is actually one that a lot of people really like. So I'm going to go ahead and... I don't like to use a brush because I feel like the sponge just gives such a better setting effect. Quickly, I'm just going to go ahead and use that burgundy color to smoke out the bottom of my lash. Use this white right here to is my inner corner highlight. And it doesn't really show up, so I'm going to go ahead and use this nice little kind of highlight looking powder, and I'm just going to I went ahead and picked up the Cheek Contour Duo palette. This actually was something that the lady at NYX gave to me. She recommended this one, 2 Tango color. This is way too orange for me, so it's already bad enough that my foundation is too light for me, but this is too orange. So I just used the bronzer, and I'm just going to use it to kind of bronze my face, but it's too orange. I don't like it, but it's the only thing I have, so I have to work with it. I think the fact that the foundation is not a match, it also just makes it look really, makes it look more orange. Yeah, the foundation just kind of disappeared again, so this is definitely not a foundation I would repurchase, even in the correct color. I'm just not a mineral foundation person. I just really like a very solid coverage. So I just kind of did that to warm up my face a little bit, nothing too intense. I do feel like anything I lay on top of the foundation, it just takes away from. I'm gonna go ahead and just use that cheek or that blush that comes in the palette as well. This is a very nice blush. I do like this. And I'm gonna go ahead and just take that same HD setting powder, and I'm gonna kind of just use the damp sponge and just chisel out my cheeks to give it more of a defined look. Oh, definitely hate the foundation still. Definitely don't care for the concealer. Don't care for any of the face products. I really think that the foundation kind of just made everything else just not good, not looking good. So I mean, that's that. I'm gonna go ahead and pop on some lashes really quickly. The lashes that I picked up are called Exposed, and they are their Wicked lashes. Okay, so these are what the lashes look like. Honestly, I don't like the lashes and I will not be wearing them, so I just want to go ahead and quickly do this for you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and use that liner that came in the Cosmic kit. It's a brown color. I'm gonna go ahead and just line my waterline. Honestly, it's not doing anything. It's not showing up that well. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just use the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. So this is the color Los Angeles. Super, super pretty, like brown color. I love. Okay, so this is the completed look, you guys. I'm not really feeling pretty much any of the face products or the lashes. I don't care for the foundation. I don't know if maybe because this is a drugstore stick foundation or if it's a mineral foundation. I'm not really sure what it is about this, but I do not like it. First of all, the color is off. I think even if I had the right color, I still wouldn't like it. I don't like the wear of it. I don't like how it doesn't give me any coverage. It pretty much just evens out my skin tone, and that's real. It doesn't really make me look flawless. It kind of just looks like I'm wearing a BB cream or CC cream or a tinted moisturizer. It doesn't really give me any type of coverage. What else? The concealer, I don't know. The concealer I'm kind of not really liking still. Even though I did film this video already before and I did use it, I said no to the concealer the first time, and I might have to say no again to it. I just did not care for the concealer. I don't think I'm going to try to reuse this. This is like my third time using this. I even used it with my regular makeup foundation and routine, and I just did not like it. I feel like it doesn't give me any coverage. I feel like the consistency is great. I feel like when you swatch it, it really does seem great, but then when you put it on, it kind of just takes away your makeup. It's really, really strange, but I wanted to give this a try because it did have pretty good reviews. So I'm gonna try giving this one more shot and seeing, but I'm pretty much leaning towards this is a no-go as well. The HD setting powder or the finishing powder, I don't know. I used this already before with my regular foundation routine as well, and I just felt like it really made my under eye area and wherever else I set my concealer, I just feel like it gave me a white cast, and I'm pretty sure if I were to take a flash photo, it might even have a flash back. So I don't know, I'm not really feeling this so much. I really do like how it does make my pores look really small. It kind of minimizes them. It just smooths out my face. It gives me a really nice kind of porcelain-ish canvas. But I don't know, I don't really care for setting powders that kind of give any type of white cast or flashback. I feel like I just have my Airspun one, which is cheaper than this, and I love it way better, and I don't see myself really reaching for this one as much. So I'm probably gonna have to say that it's just an okay item. Blush and bronzer duo. This, I don't know. I love the blush for sure. The blush is definitely a hit for me. I definitely will be using that. The bronzer, I'm not too fond of. I feel like it is way too orange for me. I have used this too with my regular foundation, and I don't know, I just feel like it's still too orangey for me. I like a neutral warm bronzer, but not like orangey bronzer. So I don't know, I'm gonna go ahead and keep giving this a try. Maybe I can get away with it if I mix it in with another bronzer, but I mean, it's not something that I probably will reach for, but definitely the blush I really do like. So definitely, I'm gonna say yes to this just because of the blush, but not the bronzer. Eyebrow stuff. Okay, so I picked up, like I said, I used the powder and the pencil. These I actually did like. I do see myself using these, especially the powders. I think I'm gonna pick it up in the darker color if they have a darker color than this. I really do like how easy it was to glide on. I like how even when I mixed the wax with the powder, it just created a nice kind of texture. It wasn't too overly like cakey, or it wasn't like bunching. It was just perfect. So I really do like the powder. The pencil I do like, though I probably won't reach for it as much as I do my Anastasia brow definer, just because I really do like my brow definer. This, though, the consistency is nice. If you are looking for a cheaper alternative, I highly recommend picking this guy up. It is a great consistency, especially for outlining the brows, and I really do like the concept of the highlighting stick on the other side, and the texture and the consistency of the highlighting stick was just really great. It laid perfectly on my eyes, and it did a really good job at acting as a eyeshadow primer as well. The two palettes, I do like the two palettes. I do see myself using them. They are great for the price. This one came in that Cosmic kit that I was telling you about, only sold at Ulta. If you are looking for an eyeshadow palette that has various colors, neutrals, and that you want to get more for your money, definitely pick up the kits that they have at Ulta. I want to say they have either 2 or 3 different kits, all with a lipstick and an eyeliner, but eyeshadow colors are different, and I think the lipstick and liners are different colors as well. But definitely worth the money. This I paid $21.99 for, and it is a limited edition palette, so if you aren't interested, go on Ulta right now online, or go run to the store, because they are limited edition and they won't always be around. And then this palette, the Perfect Filter, it's okay. I like it. I definitely will be using it, but I feel like for $20, it's not really worth $20. I don't know. You get 10 shadows, and they are nice size, but the color and the consistency is not as great as I would want it to be. I feel like there are cheaper palettes that are drugstore, a lot more pigmented and a lot more affordable. And so this one retails for $20. You can find this guy, I believe, at the standalone NYX stores themselves. I've never seen them at Ulta, and I haven't seen these at the drugstore, so I'm assuming it's just maybe a standalone store item. Definitely love the lip creams. These are my favorite product from NYX. I love their butter glosses, and I love their lip creams. I even love their matte liquid lipsticks as well. I really like all of their lip products, so I already knew that was going to be a win. Their eyeliner, yes, their eyeliner I love. I think this and the lip product and the shadow, or the palettes, are probably my top 3 favorite products from NYX, just because this was so easy to use. It gave me a bold color, and it just, I don't know, it just was really easy to use for being a liquidy pin. Mascara. So the mascara, I'm gonna have to pass on. I don't like it at all. This is their Doll eye mascara. I don't know, I just felt like it didn't really do anything for me. If anything, it just gave me a nice coat, but it really didn't do as much as my Better Than Sex mascara, my NYX Cosmetics mascara, even my L'Oreal, what is it, Carbon Black mascara. That is my all-time favorite drugstore mascara, and I think that one's only $8. I think this one was $9 or $10. So definitely better drugstore affordable mascaras out there than this guy. Wasn't really feeling him. The lashes, again, I do not like. I'm gonna rip them off right now when I'm done filming this video. They aren't even sticking. If you could see, it's barely hanging on by a thread on the front inner corners. They're just too like plasticky. I don't know, they just don't look natural, and I'm all about a natural looking lash. But yeah, so that pretty much sums up this entire look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that I was able to help you on information on some of these products. But yeah, so I just wanted to go ahead and film this for you guys because it is my first one brand tutorial. Even though it was my first brand tutorial and didn't go as well as I was expecting it to, I am still going to continue to do these videos. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any suggestions on how to use some of these products, or what you use from NYX and what works for you, if we have similar skin tone or similar skin, please let me know down below. I love to read your guys' comments and your advice. I'm always willing to try new things. If you have any video suggestions, please leave them down below as well. I'm always looking for inspiration. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until next time guys, I will see you later. Bye.